Did you know that every practice for a ballet dancer is almost to the scale of training for Olympic athletes? Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, is dance a sport? Tonight, I will explain to you why I believe dance should be considered a sport and not just an art form. I might not look like one of the cowboys, however, I believe that the training that I, along with many others, endure is equal to that of professional sports players. Although some still argue that dance should only be considered an art, through both my own research and experience as a dancer, I have come up with a number of valid reasons to believe dance is a sport that involves just as much athletic ability as soccer, football, and basketball. To start off, it is known that playing a sport takes great commitment and dedication. Well, I've been dancing for 12 years, and over this time I have undertaken classes in ballet, jazz, tap, lyrical, and contemporary. I have dedicated much of my time for dance to prepare for competitions just like any one of my friends that play a sport. As an example, my sister used to put in around 1 hour a week of training for netball, while almost 5 hours of my week are dedicated to ballet alone. Now, this is just one of many reasons why I believe dance is not just an art form. So let's explore what exactly makes an activity a sport. There are 4 main requirements, including muscular and cardiovascular endurance, strategy and skill, technique, and the element of competition. Firstly, according to Sports Training Advisor, muscular and cardiovascular endurance are necessities for any sport. As a dancer, you need this type of strength in order for your body to sustain itself over long periods of practicing and performing. I challenge any Cowboys player to undertake a ballet class and see how long they last. Secondly, Top End Sports stated that a sport is a human activity involving strategy and skill, which is also a requirement for dance. While athletes need this to maximize their performance during a game, dancers need strategies to memorize large amounts of choreography. They must also master the skill of maintaining rhythm and technique while simultaneously expressing an emotional connection to the performance. Thirdly, dance involves technique, just like any other sport. There are certain ways to successfully control the ball in soccer, and basic dribbling techniques that must be mastered in basketball. Likewise, technique is the basis of all fundamentals of dance, from holding your body properly to executing steps correctly. Technique is also important to prevent injury, as well as build strength and flexibility. Finally, to be a sport, there must be an element of competition. While sport teams are competing against each other, dancers also compete both individually and in groups. Overall, competitive dance meets all the requirements of a sport as it involves cardiovascular and muscular endurance, strategy and skill, technique, and the element of competition, as well as commitment and dedication. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, dance is most definitely a sport.